Soya, soya, soya.
This is your friend and companion, Buddha, for the last time this year. A warm welcome to podcast lesson number 82 of Nama's University, Earth's Spiritual University. We have arrived at a time of many great and shocking revelations. Today, I want to talk about reality, illusion, and the matrix you are trapped in without fully noticing it yet. The philosopher Plato gifted you with an allegory about a cave in which he shows the difference between belief and knowledge. Do you know his allegory? If not, here is the short version. All their lives, prisoners live in a cave. That is all they know. They are chained together, looking in one direction only. Behind their backs burns a fire that is kept going by those who enslaved them. Between the fire and the prisoners, their oppressors carry puppets and other objects that reflect as shadows on the wall the prisoners are looking at. The prisoners take these shadows as reality. They have known nothing else. Your cave is the third dimension of Earth, in which you incarnated with the restrictions forced upon you by contracts of the dark forces. Those who have literally enslaved you move puppets and objects that can be incarnates and whole families of incarnates whom they collude with and objects they want you to desire, or at least to focus on, so that you never look inside, find out who you truly, and most of all, what you are really capable of. Since the fall of Atlantis, an exploitative dark matrix keeps incarnates on Earth, small and dependent compared to their soul's potential. The matrix makes you sick, exploitable, and die young. It lets you get poor and suffering, and lets you stay disconnected for your higher parts, your soul, and all those you truly belong to. The dark forces in higher dimensions and earthly leaders collude in politics, military, business, finance, religion, society, sports, and so on. Over thousands of years, you have been intentionally misled, tricked, abused, and exploited. The women suffered and still do suffer the most. Why? The divine feminine is the most receptive for higher connection, and they are porters too. Their wombs are the divine's portal. Part of the master teachers from the human kingdom participated in this dark matrix, as did some angels and archangels. They had either lost hope that the light would ever gain the lead on Earth again, or the dark forces lured them into their realm and service by promising positions of power, enormous wealth, or a means to satisfy their sexual desires. Those of us in Shambhala who remained in service of the light were helpless for thousands of years. We even had no chance to inform you otherwise, save through some single voices every now and then, whose messages were soon suppressed, twisted, or ridiculed. As Gautama Buddha, I was one of them. What Buddhism teaches today needs revision when they want to claim that it was me who said so. What Plato said about 400 years BC was true also. You can still read his allegory today. But how many took it seriously? I was expelled from earth by Lord Maitreya, the leader of the human kingdom of earth, who left the divine and the light to be of service of the dark forces. We were recently able to break the dominance of the dark forces on earth, and Lord Maitreya is no longer here. The Chronicles of the Sanat Kumara, Volume 4, will tell you how and when this all happened. All of you who are currently incarnated are now confronted with a brutal reality that touches all parts of your life and existence. The systems and structures that form this dark matrix are still alive and in operation. They are broad and subtle, and those in power who run them cling to them. If you take a look into history and human domination, you find that land and resources initially belonged to everyone until some exploited them and men for their own monetary benefits. Now, land and resources belong to a fewer and fewer people each year. Food was natural. Now it's industrialized and genetically manipulated. Your well-being is also tampered with through all sorts of substances that are added to the air you breathe, the water you drink, the products you use. This is intentional, purposefully harming your body and mind. Intentional are also weather manipulations. Yes, you heard that right. The pandemic that started in 2020 was a planned move as well, with the aim to frighten you and then fill you up with vaccines that had been planned for 3 years earlier already. The natural disasters are also partly man-made. Yes, there is balancing going on for Maya, Mother Earth's sake, but she is not cruel and will never be. All of this is shocking, I know, but you have to face that now, or there will be no improvements. Let me give you just a few insights into the strategies and the aim of the dark forces for Earth. I quote, "Let their life be an illusion, so vast and large that it escapes their perception. We will always stand above their perception. We keep their lifespans short and their minds weak. We will allow for science and technology, but in a way that they never discover the reality behind it all, and we will use their findings for our purpose. With fun images and music, we teach them that the poisons are good, and we make them addicts from early childhood. We focus their attention on money, goods, and competition, away from their inner self and unity with all life and the divine. They will work for us and we prosper. We establish a money system that imprisons them forever. We keep them in fear of hate and anger against each other so that they never unite against us. Should they ever band together against us, we use the media to divide them again. Attack and ridicule those who take the lead. We need to make sure that they never see us. Year by year, drop by drop, we advance our goals. They become ever more sick, powerless, and believe it in so that we shall prosper forever. Eventually, we can eradicate the light completely. They have lost their dominance and higher dimensions now, and together we need to fix the lower dimensions as well. A great awakening is on its way, possible thanks to the work of a small team composed of master teachers, incarnates, and defectors from the dark forces who rather choose to live in light, love, respect, and mutual care. Now, what's the plan ahead? You might want to know. On a personal level, you should aim for full soul guidance, plus acquiring and mastering the abilities of the Sun Diamond DNA. That is your key to the future. It will allow you to navigate the necessary changes with more ease and peace of mind. The shift from the third to and through the fifth will accelerate. This helps Mother Earth to transform, and you will be able to experience the greater reality faster. When it comes to your daily life, leave the current structures and systems wherever you can. Detach your mind from material possessions and focus on inner growth, a strong mind, and an extended library of mind. Live in harmony with nature and simple as possible. Share, care, and unite. On a global and multidimensional level, we in Shambhala aim at a gradual transformation of this dark system towards ones that are based on open, honest, and equal participation in harmony with Mother Earth. We invite those who are currently working as the agents of the agenda of the dark forces to step forward and help us transform them. You are welcome and will be forgiven for your past actions if you come in earnest and honesty. This will take time, patience, and the willingness to forgive from everybody. Namas University will keep you posted in the weeks, months, and years ahead. That said, the Sanat Kumara will be giving you more insights during the month of October through Victoria Krupa from Ukraine, one of his 6 official voices. Martina will focus on leadership work as well as writing and painting portals for you in the foreseeable future. The Sanat Kumara and the United Arts of Shambhala will, however, provide the end of the year 2024 message for you through her. In November, God Shiva will be addressing you through his work in Rohan Sewani. I will be back next year speaking through Larissa Maximenko and Rohan Sewani. Thanks, Martina, my dear sister, for stepping in for my 3 podcasts, lesson number 79 to 82. I bow to you. Finally, my dear students, I am delighted to be back on earth and able to contribute. I ask you to take our guidance seriously and make the most of it. How fast we can progress depends on your willingness and heartfelt efforts. The more we join us and make a real effort, the faster it goes. With brotherly love, your friend and companion, Buddha.
Irakumar